Number one, sponsor one woman. Please do it. Put her name forward for a project. Recommend her for a client facing role. Number two, intervene in one meeting. Why do women miss it? Not because they're incompetent, but because they're operating in skewed systems. Their professional journey is like a hurdle race. Systemic biases, the motherhood penalty, the caregiving responsibilities. I've seen representation being used as evidence of progress, while policy and structures remain unchanged. And along the way, there was a realization that empowerment may let you enter the room, but influence determines what happens after. And these are not opposites, these are stages.
Mukti was started with thought in mind that everyone should have a right to live a normal life. And this is what happened in these last 40 years. Mukti has done nearly 5 lakh people all around the world. And it is nice to see those helping one person, you are helping the whole family and whole country. So it is, and we try to say, treat them like a normal. They are not handicapped by any way. But of course, we are mentally handicapped by thinking that they are handicapped. They need a chance. Everyone should give them a chance to get a job, to work with them, to make their life normal.
Ma'am, your name?
I am Meena Dada. We run an organization called Mukti at Meenam Bagam, which does artificial limb.
My name is Dr. Vasudha Prakash, and it's been a wonderful evening today. So inspiring, and we get awards and awards. But when an award ceremony is so respectful and organized so beautifully, we feel very worthy receiving that award. So today, I saw how you should organize an event, and with clockwork precision, and it was enjoyable. It was heartwarming, and everything that a ceremony should be. And also the way they've chosen the awardees, that has also been very inspiring, because these are people who can bring about a lot of human changes in this fast moving world. So I feel honored and I feel blessed. Thank you, FICCI FLO. I've always admired FICCI FLO for the community of women, of empowered influencers that this community has built. So it's been a great evening, and it's been great being a part of FICCI FLO. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Satya Jagannathan. I was a pediatrician. I worked as a professor of pediatrics at Chengalpet Medical College. I had been working for more than 27 years in the field of neonatology. And I'm happy that FICCI had awarded me, and they have encouraged all the work that has been done in low resource settings like a government medical college. And we as a team, we worked hard, and from the scratch we built up the neonatal unit. Initially we made our own infant warmers, phototherapy units, and then gradually the unit was developed with the help of nurses and doctors. And we made many innovative care in newborn care. And we have also made 1,000 days of life park in the Chengalpet Medical College, where the children, any mother who becomes pregnant, she will walk through the park and she will know what she should do to the child on a particular life of that child. And currently I work as a principal in Gandhigram Health and Family Welfare Training Center, where I take care of a big training unit catering to 6 health unit districts, and we take care of the vulnerable newborn, especially preterm and low birth weight babies. And currently we promote kangaroo mother care, where the baby will be placed on the mother's chest and it will be cared for till the child grows up to 2.5 kg. I thank FICCI organization for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
I'm Chitra Shah, founder director of Satya Special School, Pondicherry. I think receiving this award among all these awardees has been extremely inspiring, encouraging, and also it's like bringing the visibility that our work, which is happening in one corner of India, in Pondicherry, for an invisible population. I think this award will give us the visibility that it needs, and I'm very, very impressed by right from I think the selection process, the way it was done, very professionally, how they approached us today, the way this event was organized flawlessly, and taking home from the chief guest what she said about women, how we need to kind of break the glass ceiling, come out and be an influencer. I think thank you, Fiki, for giving us this award and making our voices heard. I'm really, really grateful and completely inspired by today's event. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Guneet Singla, and I feel absolutely overwhelmed and overjoyed to receive the Entrepreneur of the Year award. It's very special because it's not just an award, it's a responsibility. For the last 29 years, I've been running my business along with my husband and my team. But today, I'm going back not only empowered, but also more influenced. Influenced to make a difference in many lives, many more lives of women, of men, and more importantly, creating solutions which the world needs in the food of F&B and hospitality. Partying is my business, and partying is not simple. It's a lot of planning, lot of perfection, and lot of putting your heart and soul into bringing out what we put on the table. Thank you for the acknowledgement and appreciation. I go back more empowered, more dedicated in making lives of all around me and collaborating with fellow awardees and seeing how the lives that they are touching can be put to use and can create employment in our F&B industry. Thank you.
It's truly inspiring to be here in this fabulous award-winning function for two reasons. One is the stalwart, the trendsetter, Palki Sharma is there as the chief guest, and we could get the award from her. And the second one is the inspiring entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs of FICCI FLO, and the excellent arrangements done by the entire team. It was beautifully done, and it is also giving us a responsibility and the learning taking forward, especially from Palki Sharma with 10 to-do lists and all the entrepreneurs we could come across and meet today. Thanks a lot, FICCI FLO, for this wonderful and fabulous opportunity. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, FICCI FLO Chennai, for making this evening so special. I'm so glad that we have a platform where we are getting recognized for the efforts that we are being putting up, throughout the entire entrepreneurial journey. And I just want to say that I feel so overwhelmed, and the entire evening feels really, really surreal. So thank you so much for that. I just want people to understand what space, what magic that their spaces around them can bring to them. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I'm Niyati Mehta, chairperson of FICCI FLO Chennai, and I'm the 32nd chairperson. And this awards, Women Achievers Awards, is something that we have been doing for the last few years, and I'm so proud to be part of this. We had about 98 applications. These applications are very organic, and we filtered it down, and finally our jurors, Rajiv Mecheri, Deepa Satyaram, and Mrs. Usha Krishna, brought down to 5 winners. And since we had a fabulous set of people, we had 2 Lifetime Achievement Awards, Dr. Satya Jagannathan and Mrs. Meena Dada. So it's been a thrill and a delight, and to be having this, And we thought of Palki Sharma because she is one lady who has got the voice of the nation today. And we are so happy to have her here with us. And it was a fabulous event. Thank you.
When empowered individuals can shape outcomes, when they can shape decisions, when they can shape the structures within which they operate. And this is a whole different conversation and a much harder one. And I want to say here, don't get me wrong, I'm not dismissing empowerment. I've benefited from it. I'm sure most of you have. I stand here because many, many women before me fought for access to education. They insisted on access to professions, to public platforms. And that was empowerment in its most meaningful form: structural, collective, and hard won. But I've also seen empowered women being present in rooms where they are not the decision makers. I've seen capable women being invited to panels, but not consulted before the strategy was decided. I've seen representation being used as evidence of progress, while policy and structures remain unchanged. And along the way, there was a realization that empowerment may let you enter the room, but influence determines what happens after. And these are not opposites, these are stages. Many of us have reached the first stage. How many of us are thinking about the second and working towards it? And it's a question that I've been personally grappling with for years, because in my career, very early on, I felt empowered. I felt, and I did in fact have a platform, I had visibility, I had a voice. But I was also part of conversations where I was expected to just listen. Where when you make a point, the room listens politely, but they move on like nothing happened, nothing was said. And it's usually very subtle, I'm sure. I want to borrow from the title of a book that I haven't read, honestly, but it's quite famous. It says, "The courage to be disliked." Show the courage to be disliked. You cannot optimize your personality to please everyone. And I'm not saying that means abandoning empathy. That means refusing to dilute your authority, because leadership is not a popularity contest. It is a responsibility. We also often talk about the glass ceiling, that women face the glass ceiling. They can't rise beyond a point. I read a very interesting essay that said, it's not just a ceiling, it's a labyrinth. Women face barriers from all directions, and they have to maneuver that. Now, researchers and experts have started talking about the broken rung. I'm sure you've also heard of it. The first step into management. Only a fraction of women get promoted to that first managerial role, and that defines your trajectory, that determines your professional path. If you miss that rung, the ladder narrows quickly. Why do women miss it? Not because they're incompetent, but because they're operating in skewed systems. Their professional journey is like a hurdle race. Systemic biases, the motherhood penalty, the caregiving responsibilities, and basically an ecosystem that constantly tests your grit. And we all know about these problems. I don't want to belabor the point and repeat what you already know, but I just want to outline this because we are empowered and yet we are stuck. So how do we change this? We start by redefining the objective. Influence, it's not a buzzword, it's not even charisma, it's not a personality trait. Influence is structural, it is the ability to impact decisions even in rooms where you're not physically present. It's not about titles or the corner office, though I'm sure we wouldn't mind that. And it starts with things like language. Let me throw it to you. What will change for you when you leave this room? You may or may not like this speech, but no matter how good a speech is, it means very little unless it translates into behavior. So I'm going to make this practical. On Monday morning, when you open your laptop or your phone or whatever it is that you work on, emails will be waiting, meetings will be scheduled, deadlines will be set, targets will be set. There will be no announcement that says, today is the day when you move from empowerment to influence. That has to be your decision. So I'm going to offer 10 action points. You can pick 3 and work on them over the next 7 days. Number 1, sponsor one woman. Please do it. Put her name forward for a project, recommend her for a client-facing role. Number 2, intervene in one meeting. Observe the pattern, see who speaks first, see who follows, who takes credit, who does not, and intervene, see what happens. Number 3, make one ask that you have long delayed, the promotion, the pay hike, the flexible work hours. Just make the ask. Don't over-explain yourself. Just state what you want. Number 4, challenge one biased assumption. It can be very powerful. Biases shrink when they come under scrutiny. Number 5, if you're leading a team, increase salary transparency. We need to fight for pay parity, and the first step to do that is transparency. If you're in a position to make that happen, please work towards it. Number 6, audit your apologies. Count how many unnecessary apologies you offer and reduce them. Number 7, credit other women in the room. If you like their idea, support it, reinforce it.